Welcome back.
You know, it's funny, we have been kind of walking away from the cheat meals going, ooh, my stomach a little bit.
It's very earthy when you blend it up. It gives the body 18% more energy. Welcome back, everyone, and thanks for tuning in. We are here on week number 3 for Operation Richie and Lauren. Okay, so our grocery list is right here on the table. Let's see what we have for this week. Our bean, we are going to be using some lentils right there. And then our grain is going to be quinoa, all right? Our fruits, we have papaya, bananas, strawberries, kiwis, dragon fruit, mango, some blackberries, honey, cantaloupe, and a Kamano fruit. Kamano melon, that's what you call this. Kamano melon. Our leafy greens, we have some red lettuce, some fennel, beet shrub, beet lettuce, spinach. There is some cilantro right there, and there is some more lettuce right down here. All nice and green this week, a little bit of red, some great colors with the fruit. I'm gonna go ahead and start preparing this stuff so we could get these bowls put together. We'll bring Richie and Lauren on later on because they can't wait to tell you how their first 2 weeks have been for them. Stay tuned, smash that like button, follow my channel, and watch what I do with all this. All right, guys, so you saw the grocery list. I went ahead and cooked those beans, cooked up the grains, chopped up the lettuce. Those were soaking. I went ahead and chopped up the fruit as well, so we have everything already chopped up and ready to put into the bowls. Let's go ahead, bring Richie and Lauren out here. Guys, come on out. Hello, hello.
Hello.
How are we?
Great.
Fantastic. Welcome to week number 3, and hello to you too. I see that smile. So, how's it going, guys? I'm going to go ahead and start putting these fruit bowls together. Tell me what's going on. How's the week been? Are you struggling with anything? Are you getting hungrier? Are you satisfied? What's going on?
I'm definitely getting hungrier.
Okay. Is it in the morning times, in the evening times?
It's probably afternoon. I normally tend to eat the fruit bowl around 10:30, 11, and then it's like 2, 3 o'clock is when I really start to get hungry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So here we are, week number 2. I'm going to add something new to you guys.
You mean week number 3?
Week number 3. Yep, you're right. I'm going to add something new here to week number 3, and that's going to be some beet juice. Ooh. So that's going to be your first thing in the morning, which is going to give you a lot of energy and get your day going right for you. And that's going to start to cleanse your liver as well. Something else that you can add in, I was going to wait till next week, but if you need a little snack, you can always have some trail mix of some sort, some peanuts, dried fruit, something like that, but just make sure it's natural. We don't want to get any dried fruits with 6 sugars or anything on them, or, just natural sugar, and the nuts as well, just raw almonds, raw pistachios, whatever it is you choose to want to eat.
Yeah, I would say I've been hungry too. Also, though, he's been cluster feeding in the middle of the night, so which usually means he's feeding every hour and a half to 2 hours. Mm-hmm. So there was a few days during the week where same thing. I think just when you wake up and trying to hold off till 11 o'clock after a night like that, definitely a little bit
Testy.
So I think the snacking, in case we have a couple nights like that again, I think that would definitely help, because it's that between, like that late afternoon is when I'm just like, oh man, I need something maybe a little more to hold me off until dinner,
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I do apologize because I didn't take that into consideration when we actually first started this. I forgot you were feeding for 2.
Yeah,
what I mean?
that's okay.
So these bowls are actually only set up for you, but we're going to start making them a little bit larger now that you alerted me that you're...
I'm still eating for 2.
But we have been adding more fruit and whatnot. We've been adding bananas and some berries.
Okay.
Yeah, so
nice.
I got a little more, but I think, we're trying to stick with the program. We're like, but yeah, no, and I think that's something that, you're not used to. It's 3 of us, not 2.
Yes, yeah. And you can always have more. So whatever I give you, I want to make sure you get that least amount.
Got it.
From the consumption scale in my book,
Yes.
My Health, My Story, How I Found the BYBB Lifestyle. So yeah, you want to make sure you at least get that amount, but you could always have more. It's not going to affect you in a bad way at all. So we just went ahead and put these fruit bowls together for the next 3 days for you guys. We have some strawberries in there. We have pineapple, mango, honeydew, and some cantaloupe. And then I'm also going to give you guys, do you have bananas, you said? Or
We do have some bananas.
Okay, so if you want to add a banana to these as well, these are going to be Richie's right here, and then yours are going to be on the left. I didn't really use a measuring cup because I can see how much is in there, and I could tell there's at least 4 cups of fruit for you, and for Richie, 4.5 to 5. So those will be good with the bananas. We're going to go ahead and clean this mess up. We're going to bring the salad out. We're going to put those bowls together and get this party started.
Do it.
Did those fruit bowls look delicious? Where'd they go? Lauren! Richie, come on out here. All right, so what we have today for your salad mixed greens, we've got some romaine lettuce, we have some red leaf lettuce, we have some cilantro. What else did I put in there? I put in some spinach, and then I have some beet, what do you call it? Beet lettuce, right?
Shrub.
Beet shrub, yes, I think that's what you call it, the leaves on the beets. So we chopped all those up. You know, I just went ahead and prepped everything together this week in these 2 different bowls. We have our lentils right there, and this week we have quinoa. Do you guys like quinoa?
Love quinoa.
Love quinoa. It's so good, and I cooked that with a nice vegetable broth.
Ooh.
It's going to be delicious. And the lentils, so we know that there's just enough to fill those both up. We fill them both up, and that gives you guys just enough for the amount that you guys need to eat. So with the mixed greens, I'm going to actually give you guys a little bit more this week, just to help fulfill that little extra bit of appetite that you're having, okay? So I'm just going to grab a handful of this just like that, and I'm going to say that that's a good 3 cups right there. We're going to make these for Lauren right over here. Now, you guys been having some cheat meals on the weekends?
Yeah,
We have,
you know.
Yeah? How is that going?
This week's definitely downgraded from last week.
Yeah, it
Oh,
was.
yeah?
We went to town, as we mentioned, the week before, and you know, it's funny. We have been kind of walking away from the cheat meals, going, "Ooh, my stomach a little bit." So, you know, you kind of like. I know we've mentioned how once you become satiated, that you kind of start to crave less and less.
Yes.
And I kind of see it now. It's like almost, it's almost like, I don't know. It's weird. Like you appreciate it, but I feel like we weren't.
Well, the meals, we're not eating as much either.
Yeah, like the first weekend we were like, oh, you know, but this weekend we were like, oh, maybe 1 or 2 is enough.
Yeah, I mean,
So-
yesterday we just went for breakfast.
Like a healthy brunch.
Yeah.
And then we
we
had.
went to a birthday party and had a few slices of pizza.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
See how that works?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Happens to everybody.
On the
This is
big
here on the
lifestyle.
BYBB Lifestyle. Yeah. Once you get those nutrients in the body, sends all the proper messages to the organs. They're happy. You're happy. I'm happy. Guys, we just got the salads put together right here. They've got their grains. They got their beans. We're going to go ahead and prep the beet juice next. And then we're going to bring everything out, show you what it looks like, send these guys on their way for another week of the BYBB Lifestyle. Hit that like button, share it with your friends and your families, follow my channel. Thank you guys for tuning in. Listen to the beet. That's right, that's what we've got right here, some beets. I went ahead and chopped up some nice red beets and some golden beets, mixed them all together. Inside this blender right here, we've got the water. We're just going to add the beets. And then I'm also going to add some dates in there. I've got 1 cup of the Galette Noir dates, which are great for the body, great for lactation, great for everything in the body. It's one thing you could survive on is eating dates. -1. We're going to add that to the beets right there, and that's going to kind of sweeten it up for them. And these are going to be their first meal of the day for Richie and Lauren. They're going to crack this little jar, top it off with some water, shake it up, and take it down. We've been spending the first 2 weeks basically just cleaning out the intestines. Now, we want to help to start cleansing the liver. And that's what the beet juice is going to do. It's going to cleanse that liver. So then the next process, next week, we're going to start adding other seeds, and we're going to start adding trail mixes so that the body can then begin to absorb those nutrients to get even better effects on your body. let's go ahead and crank this up. You just want to keep it grinding until you hear it's nice and smooth. Listen to the beat. I can still hear it chopping around in there. There's a lot of beets in there. All right, that sounds good right there. And it is just overflowing with beet juice here. Look at that, so bright and delicious looking. And we're just gonna put a little bit in each one of these. Top them off as we go along. After we see what can fit where, let's see. I think I have enough in here to probably fill all of these up, but let's get them all the same amount first. That's right. Make sure you guys share this with your friends. Hit that follow button. Look at that. We're even going to have some extra beet juice for me. And I'm starting off with a small one for these guys this first week because it's something that you have to kind of adapt to, is drinking beet juice. It's very earthy when you blend it up, if it's just the beet itself. So it's good to have other things to sweeten it up and flavor it. As you've seen before, I've used cinnamon sticks and different types of dried fruit. So that pretty much tops them all off right there. And that's it. That's how easy it is, guys. We've got one for each of them for the next 5 days of the week. I'll go ahead and finish that beet juice. I'm gonna clean this mess up. We're gonna pull out all that food that we just prepared. We're gonna bring Richie and Lauren back on. We're gonna see what they think about the beet juice, see if they've ever had it before and what they think about it and how the effects are gonna work on them. Stay tuned, be right back. Welcome back. We've got everything set up for the week for them. Well, for the first 3 days, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. Richie, come on in here. All right, so check it out, buddy. We've got all this stuff put together for you. It looks delicious. It's nice and healthy and nutritious. The beet juice, it's gonna be the newest thing added to your daily routine. Have you had the beet juice before?
I have.
Nice, what do you think about it? Do you like beet juice?
I love it.
Awesome, awesome. So that's going to be easy for you. So a lot of times when people begin to drink beet juice, it's a little difficult because it's so earthy. And some people might have an immediate reaction where it just comes right back up. So you want to start with small increments when you do try to start beginning to drink the beet juice. And as you saw, we added some dates inside that beet juice to give it a little bit of sweetener and flavor it up. So how does this look? Are you happy? You excited?
I am looking forward to this week. Adding the beet and the dates. The quinoa and the lentils, nice change. I'm looking forward to it.
Awesome. I'm happy to hear that. Yeah, and this beet juice, it's going to be your first meal of the day. So you're going to wake up, I would say have a glass of water first, lubricate the organs first, then give yourself to drink the beet juice. That's going to give you some energy. It gives the body 18% more energy just from drinking some beet juice on a daily basis.
I'm looking forward to seeing the amount of energy I get from that without having a coffee first in the morning.
Ah, nice. Yeah. Keep all that information for next week. You guys see it here. This is the BYBB Lifestyle, Operation Richie Lauren. Stay tuned. I can't wait for you guys to see the end transformation of these guys. It's going to be incredible. Hit that like button, share this with your friends and family, follow my channel, and stay tuned to next week's.